Yeah, let's jump into it. Golden Touch start is interesting with Lord Fenix. Molting Imp is good. Steelworker is good. So we've got an Imp and a Demon. I think that's a decent start. Golden Touch is nice as well, because I can just get some eggs rolling early. There should be a lot of stuff for me to kill. It's unfortunate it's 2 cost. What do we got here? That's a Whelp. These are Imps. I don't think we want to do Imps and Whelps, right? We want to kind of do the other way around. Pyreborn Brain Spike is really good. Reduce cooldown, apply Avarice 2. That's really good depending on what we get. Deal 20 damage to all units, gain 10 gold is interesting as well. This kind of just is a flaw in and of itself, but this is also only good early. It is also really good clear early. It's only 1 mana. This clears our first floor, basically. But this is just a better investment long term. Expensive Taste, I don't think is a good pick. Avarice 2 to units, like, I mean, I have the Steelworker and I have an Imp. I just don't think I'm going to be attacking enough right now for Expensive Taste to be worth it. I think, like, Greed is probably slightly stronger. Pyreborn Brain Spike is probably slightly stronger, especially on Lord Fenix with his ability. So if we get the one that generates eggs, this is real solid. But Greed is also a lot of cash early. I'm just worried about this late game because I feel like this is going to be a definite remove. But it's also something I probably want to upgrade. So it's like, it feels like a weird investment. I don't think this is good enough for Titan Run. I think we take the Firebomb Brain Spike. I like important work, but these are imps, so we do have imps. Impish Scholar is also nice. Do we have anything that is consumed right now? The Pyreborn Brain Spikes? I feel like this could be interesting. I feel like getting important work sets us up to take more imps later, though. And I think that's a good play. Avarice 10 Miser. So he's a 1 cost, he takes up 1 space. He can go on the same floor as Lord Fenix. Ideally, we play both of them. We have Golden Touch as well. I feel like we lean into eggs or we lean into Avarice. And right now, it seems like I'm going in the direction of eggs. I think the Guildmonger is the better take, and we just put both Guildmongers on the ground floor. Oh, 2 extra Steelworkers is fucking good as well. Getting like a 3 Steelworker deck from the get-go. It's just like a Steelworker for each floor. Can we get the one? Ah, yep, we can. Conjure. Cooldown 3, Phoenix Fire, and we also have the Brain Spikes. Like, I feel like we're really set up for that. Molting Imp is a good nuke. What do we got? +3 setup. I think that's really good with what we got. Ephemeral copy of the first spell I play each turn is interesting too, except most of my spells are expensive, so I don't think I'm going to get the chance to play that. I think the Artificial Firestone does us really well here. 4-1 each turn. I think we can take that. I don't think that's going to matter too much. We have a lot of units right now, and a lot of it is just getting deployed at the get-go. Because, like, we're just going to double Guildmonger on this floor. We're going to Phoenix here with a Steelworker. And then I honestly, probably double Steelworker up here is the play. How many streams to go? That is a good question. What I can say for sure is my average has gone up. When I look at the, like, affiliate list, let me check. Like, last stream we had 5.3, 4.8, 3.1, 4.1. I think it's, let me see. I don't know if it'll show me while I'm live. The average is up to like 2.8 or something, so... How's your day going, V? Like 2 point... Actually, I think it's 2.2, because some of the streams I did in Europe are falling off my, like, last month metrics. And a lot of those were, like, 0/1 viewer, because it was basically just me. My mic quality was ass. I think this is a good setup. I think we just hit end turn and play it out. Important work. We have no imps on the field right now. Can I shoot this down a floor? I cannot. That's okay. We just play the Vengeful Shard. I have no imps to sacrifice. You should buy a new mic. I mean, it's a good investment if you're streaming regularly. I don't think it matters if you're not. Move 2, apply 4. Do I just want to apply the Avarice? I don't think I do. Yours is a little crunchy. Yeah, that's fair. That's a reasonable reason to get a new mic, you know? Hey, that's dead. That's good. Phoenix Fire. Okay, so we can Golden Touch this guy. Phoenix Fire the back guy. These guys are going to take some more damage. We don't need to play this. He's going to get to the top floor and die, because he's going to be at 12. You try to stream once a week. There are exceptions, but yeah. I don't think I've ever been able to catch one of your streams. Am I following you? Let me make sure I am. I am. Stream on Wednesday afternoons. I will try and come by. Every other Thursday-ish. Okay, that's gonna die. That's good. These are gonna die. We can reduce cooldown by 2. We can play one of these and reduce it by 1, which I think is fine. Molten Imp into this. Not really work. Doesn't give me extra mana. It's the same amount of mana. It's somewhat based on when are people not home. What do you mean by that? Oh, like family? I think we do this, and then we reduce the cooldown of this by 1 so that we can do it next turn. Oh, I'll do it next turn. Hold up. You'd rather not be look, that's honestly fair. If I kill one of these, it's going to fuck things up, because they're not going to make it to the next floor. So I think I have to kill this one. And then we can Brain Spike, and we'll have one of these to kill. This turn. Final wave. Okay. We get one more cast of this off. That's great. You want to make more emotes? Hell yeah. Do it. I play this on the top floor so that I can kill it next turn for an extra mana. What's this? 3... Just take the 1 to pass this again? I think the play here is I do this. Fucking, of course I draw another Vengeful Shard. Okay, well we can play one of them, do this, and then that'll come back next turn. Oh no, we want that this turn, don't we? Because you have 4 to 5 since 1 is a repeat. Oh, 4 out of 5. Yeah, see, I got none because I'm not affiliate. Sorry. Can't relate. I think we do... Pass this, and then we do this, and then we pass it again. We're at 6 eggs, which is really solid. You feel like your character's hair looks wrong? Is it supposed to look like you IRL, or like what's the idea with the design? I don't have an imp to sack. I think these guys will kill this though. I'm gonna take 175 damage. We got 8 eggs first round. I think that's great. What's your character design based on? Is it just an OC or is it... Shame we can't cast that. That's okay though. Play this. A mix of traits I have, ones in my family and ones I wish I had. I think that's how a lot of people use it. I think a lot of people use VTubing to explore their identity a lot. And I think that's really cool. It's a really cool way of like being able to hide your face and be the person that you want to be. And you can learn a lot about yourself doing that. Lava armor or lava flow? Because both of these are good. I think lava armoring one of these guys might be a good way to like make them slightly more useful. This is single target. This is... Look at my big, beautiful eyes. Damn, they are big. They do be big. There's the inhuman traits. I think this is better because this is 1 mana. It's 10 extra health for the front guildmonger. And it's 3 Pyregel every attack. And as long as he's surviving like 2 rounds, that's basically a lava flow times 2. You just realized you made a mistake on one of your emotes? Oh no. Guess you gotta fix it. I think leaning more into imps is good. The welder helper is good. I have ways to blow the imps up. I like the welder helper more than I like the fledgling. You're missing your gloves? Ah, shit. But I don't want to take the calcified ember. I need my mana too much. I think we take the fledgling. And then we can loot this straight away. Extra stack of Pyregel. When they ascend, they gain 2 Pyregel, or +3/+3 for each upgrade. We have no upgrades right now. Are we about to get upgrades? Merchant of Magic and a Hellhorned banner. Or Pyre-means and a Merchant of Arms. I think we want the Hellhorned banner, so... I think we're going Merchant of Magic side, so it's probably better that we do like extra Pyregel stacks or ascending with Pyregel. I like this because if I get Flaming Talons later, it synergizes with it well. Merchant costs are reduced by 25%. I like that. Oh, demon units get multi-strike. Do I have any demons? These guys are demons. That kind of just turns them into monsters. Starter cards cost -1. I have no starter cards. Merchant costs are reduced by 25% is really, really tempting to take right now. But I think demon units having multi-strike, that just makes my armor smiths into fucking beasts. Which also makes me low-key want to go this way. Yeah, I think we go this way. Pyreborn unit. So we don't want to take more dragons, right? We want to take demons, ideally. I don't mind throwing a miser on the bottom floor, though. Just a miser? No, because I feel like I need to keep the imps around for that. You know what? We'll take it. Why not? Reduce size to 1. This is interesting on a guildmonger because I can put more on that floor. But I think, is it better on a steelworker so I can stack more of them? Does that make a steelworker a really good dupe? But I think it's better if I get like multi-strike and quick attack on him. And then just increase the floor size. What should we do? I want to decrease one of these guys' size. I feel like giving Endless to an Imp is a good idea. Endless to the Rage 5 Imp is like infinite mana, basically. And infinite stacking. Like, we just stack that on the floor with these guys. So that's a good get. We'll do that. And then a size reduction. I don't think I want a size reduction. I think we want to reroll. There's just better things I can hit. Titanite is interesting. Increased size is also interesting. I could do like a... Can I afford both of these? I can. I could do a size increase and Titanite on one of these Guildmongers. And then that's just my ground floor. It's like, he's just not going to die until the boss. And I think that's kind of what we want on that ground floor. Like, we don't need him to kill anything. I think we just do this, yeah. I don't know, this could be a severe misplay. We can deal with Titan Skin 1, I think that's okay. Okay. So we have our Guildmongers on this floor. They're going to die to the boss. We have Lord Fenix here. We have double Steelworkers here. Oh, now that he's bigger, I can't put the Miser there. So I guess the Miser's going on this floor. Except he takes up 3 as well. Where the fuck is the Miser going? Okay, well, this Miser's got to get removed, I guess, until I can size up the floors. Okay, instant golden touch. And we got, what, the rage guy? Yeah, so let's do that first. We rage. And we sack. And then we rage again. And then I'd like to put the lava armor on him, but it's more important that I get these golden touch stacks going. So we need to kill that so this goes to the second floor, and we can kill with this guy. Okay, so then we got a Phoenix Fire here. Ooh, or do we golden touch it? No, we have to golden touch this guy. So let's important work here first. And I think we can golden touch him. Means these will go to the second floor. And we got to do this here. And then we can reduce by 2 so he gets a chance to do it on the next floor. Take the 1 damage. If we can just hit 8, like, repeatedly here, I think we're very, very, very happy. Even if we have to take some health damage to do it. V, if you're still here, how's the audio? Like, is the music at a good level? Is everything good on that front? Just by 3. Love that. Okay. Double cast that this turn. Hey, Graham. How's it going? Why? Why do you want to hit me? I may say yes, depending on your answer. Do you want to hurt someone because your uterus is attacking you? I can't do that. They don't die? Shit. Yeah, sure, you can hit me. I'll allow it. Just this once. Yeah, if both of these die, we're at 8. You have to hit the arm without the fresh tattoo, though. You been up to anything fun today, Graham? You had class? Ooh. I'm sorry. $50, $75. Okay. Deadly sneeze. Consume. We already have 2 golden touches. Snotty Whelp is interesting, but I don't have room for it. So I think we take the alchemy here. Well, hopefully class wasn't too obnoxious. I hope you learned some good things. When an enemy ascends, gain Pyregel 2. That's really good. This is interesting as well. I think we take the Flaming Talons. Equipped units gain 10 armor at start of turn. That's never going to happen. You learn your teacher likes to yap about nothing. Damn, that sounds like me. Uh-oh. Do I just take this? Do I just take this? Equipped units gain armor 10. Nothing's ever going to be by itself. You've taken him before, and I like him, but sometimes I want to slap him and scream at him to get back on topic. Yeah, look, I get that. Sometimes those teachers can be really good because they'll tell, like, a story and then somehow relate it back to the class. And if they're entertaining enough, that can work really well. Like, one of my favorite lecturers, he was like that. He'd tell us a story about toast, and then he'd be like, yeah, and this is how this is relevant to computer science. And I'm like, wow. I feel like I just went to, like, a TED Talk or a something instead of a university lecture, but they got to be good enough to do that, you know. Equipped units gain 10 armor. Is this what I want? I feel like this is more useful in the long run. You have a first exam in a week and he's only on chapter 2. Oh no. And what's the exam covering? Random equipment. Hellhorned unit. I feel like a Hellhorned unit's better here. So forging spells is nice. See, what do we got here? Do we take another steelworker? Jesus Christ. It's just a steelworker debt. 1 to 4. Oh no. You only meet twice. Oh no. So you're just gonna have to read ahead. I think we just take the steelworker. Are we steelworker maxing? And have 3 of them on the top floor when we get size up? I think that's the play. Okay, what do we got here? Holdover, remove consume. I think removing consume from one of these is a really, really good idea. Reduce cost by 1. I feel like golden touch, that's a good way to do it. What do I want holdover on? I feel like that's good on this. As long as I have imps to do this on. Spell cost -1. We can do that on alchemy. It took him 2 weeks to get through chapter 1. Damn. Your professor's wilding out here. Obviously has priorities, you know, and they're not getting things done. Ooh, Divine Shard or Unstable Shard. Reduce Pi to 1 health. You loved him in psychology, but wow, you hate him for sociology. Maybe it's the class time. Is it like later in the afternoon or earlier in the day? Like maybe bro just needs a coffee, you know? His psych class I took with him was an early morning class, and this is more of a midday class. Yeah. So he's having his post coffee crash basically. I think we just take the stable here. I don't. +5 +12 is interesting, but also I think I'm about to fight the boss. Yeah, I'm about to fight Archeon, and I think that's going to be too hard to take this with. If this was like on another floor, maybe. I think we take the stable shard. Okay, Archeon time. Fortunately, I have a good deck for this. because like everyone's a little bit tanky. Doesn't really matter if he pushes things around. Okay, the Guildmonger. If I could like dualism multi-strike or multi-strike quick attack on some of these steelworkers, that'd be crazy. Him down. Double steelworker up here. I need to get this miser out of the deck. Not gonna insta-kill? No, good. Is it reasonable to put the lava armor on this guy? I'm definitely doing this. What do I do with my extra mon? Molting Imp doesn't really make sense here. I just know when it hits the week before finals, he's going to be rushing. I like my Greek and Roman history professor more. He loads on the work early, so by the time finals comes around, we're barely having to do anything. Yeah, that's definitely nicer. My favorite professors put all of the fucking work up like day one, and we're like, just get it all done before the end of semester. And I mean, it's programming as well, so it's like a lot harder to like what I'm looking for. It's a lot harder to plagiarize code. I mean, nowadays everyone just can fucking use ChatGPT if they really want to cheat, but okay, what do I do here? Do I golden touch or do I Phoenix fire pipe? I think I do this. This is long run better. Greek and Roman history is so fun. They can if they want nonsense code. Yeah, well, it's hard because like often there's like auto testing stuff, and often there's like a style guide you have to follow as well, and that's like a really good way to get around the cheating. But I mean, a lot of people just vibe code these days, so it's like, eh. Yeah, we brain spike and get this guy. And I think we can play the alchemy later, because that was 2 eggs, and that got us avarice on this guy, which is going to add up over the course of the fight. You know, vibe coding is not great. I think the name vibe coding sums it up pretty well. Oh, this is such a shit hand. What do I even do with this? I can't even kill anything here. These guys are beefed up a bit. I guess I can't. I have to do this. Oh, that's fun. Let me draw that again. Okay, now we're looking good. Now this floor is like starting to beef up. I don't know how this guy took all that damage though. 100% that Homer was not Socrates. Student. People use ChatGPT in my Greek and Roman history class, and it's funny because it's so obvious. Yeah, there's a lot of like indicators as well, especially with ChatGPT specifically. Okay, they're all going to survive. That's good. And ooh, do we golden touch here? I mean, we definitely start with this, because this is free. Question is, do we play it again? I think, because I could just golden touch this guy. I think that's a good play. And then I think we play the fledgling again, and we just do this. Yeah, that's an easy turn. Yeah, I mean, just getting raw effects like that wrong is pretty bad. Okay, so we got the brain spike again. Let's see. It is Take on Me though. It's lo-fi Take on Me. Take on Me from The Last of Us Part 2 lo-fi version is the name of the song. It's not even trying to be subtle about it. Let's see. How do we play this out? This isn't going to kill, is it? So that's probably not the play. 5 Pyregel. You know your 80s bangers. By the way, how's the volume? Is like, because a bunch of stuff got reset, and so I think everything should be roughly okay, but I'm not 100% sure I nailed it. I nailed the mix. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. That's 5 eggs. This is 6, 7. I just need 1 more egg, and I just get it by casting, right? I don't have to kill. Yeah, okay, cool. That's all my eggs sorted. All my eggs in the basket. It's just high enough to hear it without being overpowered. All right, great. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Look, I've accepted I'm not Frost Prime. I'm not going to be the fucking loud, saying outrageous shit kind of streamer, you know? So I think the lo-fi fits a bit better with the more concentrated thought. What do I do here? I think we do this. That's you? Yeah, you bring that energy. Okay, as long as these guys die, we're good. Oh, they're not going to die, so I think we just alchemy then. And that gets us the 8 guaranteed. I mean, I think I just win. Got clipped by AJ because I somehow got on the topic of underwear. Look, like, I'm not... I will talk about any topic, you know? I think it's more just, like, the vibe of how I talk. He was streaming when he popped into mine just as I was saying I do wear underwear. Oh, boy. Are any of these good? Gain 3, your Pyre takes 8 damage. That's not a good card. I'm hitting 8 reliably without that. Pyroclasm's interesting. Alloy of the Ancients is interesting. I don't think any of these are good for my... Ooh, Pyroclasm though? Maybe? Maybe? Like, it would be nice to have a spell nuke. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Because right now I have, like, very, very low damage. Take another Steelworker? Rage on friendly units adds +3 per... Ooh, hold up. You're still sitting in your car? You don't want to get up? That is so relatable. Strike +15 on the Alpha. Do I take the Deranged Brute, or do I just get even tankier with more Steelworkers? I think we have to take the Deranged Brute. This just synergizes so well with my top floor. I just double Steelworker, throw in the Deranged Brute, and then we just repeatedly Fledgling Imp that floor, and it just beefs us the fuck up. Like, that's kind of insane. And we do the +2 on each floor. And did I end up taking Pyroclasm? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I think we've got to get rid of these Molting Imps so that we just can repeatedly pull the Fledgling Imp. Gain 75 gold. Yeah, we have to loot here. Can't get more. Gain +2 energy on the first turn, +3 damage for each upgrade on their card. +3 and +3 for each upgrade on their card. For units. Right now my units don't have a lot of upgrades. I like just mana. Mana's good. Especially because I didn't take more mana. Start of turn, add a random imp unit to your hand. Spells get... Oh, that's nice. Spells getting an extra upgrade slot. Okay, do we go for the unit upgrades or do we go for the artifacts? I think we're looking at unit upgrades because it's free gold. We're already at full health. We can get another Pyreborn unit if we want. Upgrade the champ. When a unit gains Pyregel, it gains +1 stack, or do we want 15 gold instead of... When it gains Pyregel, it gains +1 stack. I wonder if that's only on that floor. It probably is, but I feel like that's going to be better in the long run. Do we want any of these? I could take a 3rd Guildmonger for the bottom floor. Just triple Guildmonger. But I was thinking about putting one of the extra steelworkers down there, but I think that's going to be too much. It's too much tank. Because what do we have now? We have double steelworker and the dragon on the mid floor. We have double steelworker with the ranged brute. That's 4 steelworkers. I have 4 steelworkers. So I could do a guildmonger on the bottom floor. I think that's the play. Reduce size to 1. Ooh, shit. That's solid. What do we put it on? I've got so many good options. I think we put it on the brute because he's more of a support card. Like, he's not going to be the one like really benefiting. Or if I put it on one of the steel workers, it means I can do stuff on the other floors. No, I think I do it on the brute. God, I'm so torn. No, I think we do it on one of these guys, because then I can fit an extra one on the floor with my hero. We can large stone him as well. Yeah, so this guy can sit on the floor with... He can be the tank, actually, on that floor. I think that's the play there. Create a unit with rage 12. I don't think that's good there. I think we're looking for a dualism here. That's like... Ooh, quicken plus 10 is solid as well. Okay, so who's gonna be my top floor carry? Probably this guy. Create a unit with Titanite. Who would we want to put Titanite on? Do we put it on another Guildmonger just to, like, really make that floor as beefy as possible? Because we do want these guys to die, but also I need that floor to just survive a while. Till the boss. It's really tempting. I mean, I have the cash for it. Like, why not? Let's do it. I'm not exactly going to be worried about cash with all this avarice, hitting 8 eggs every single time. Non-boss enemy units game multi. Yeah, okay. Definitely glad we did it then. It's like, we just need more tankiness now. Okay, so where's the big Guildmonger? So he goes at the front. Then we have our Titanite one second. And then we have a third one, but I think it's more important we get the other floors set up, and then we see if we have enough energy. So we can double steelworker on this floor, and we want one of those to be this guy. And he's going to be the tank as well. And then we want this guy. And then this floor is going to have these two, and then this guy at the back. And that seems solid. And then I can fit the miser in here if I want to as well. Oh, maybe that was the play with shrinking one of these guys, because then I can fit the miser on this floor and we just get some extra cash. I guess if we see another small stone, that's what we'll do with it. Okay, he can't do anything till next turn. We need to kill this guy, or he's gonna ruin my day. And then we can get the alchemy off now, and we can get the fledgling imp off now. That these guys are just going to get so beefy. If I can get a dualism on both of these, like, this game is cooked. Okay, we drew double vengeful, which I don't really care about. Let's just keep beefing this floor up. We can throw a lava armor down here. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to kill this guy, so we are going to get a discordant toll. But hopefully... Oh, we just have to shoot this. We don't actually have to... Yes, we're already at 4 out of 8. We were at 0 at the start. And now these are just going to be easy to kill when they get up a floor. Oh god, there's 2 of them. Fledgling imp again. Okay. How am I going to do this? How do I get this floor done? I think this floor just might be cooked. I think I'm just going to take a bunch of Discordant Tolls. Because I have to play this. And then I can either play another Guildmonger, but I don't... That's not going to deal any extra damage. So I think we just play the Imp again. Or do we get this out of the deck? Because the Fledgling Imp is cheap. I think we just get this out of the deck. Unfortunately, I can't play this turn. If I can get the relic that makes Rage not decay, that would make my life so nice. The triple Discordant Toll, man. And I don't have an Imp to kill. Okay, well, we just play this, I guess. That's gonna die, and then those are all dead. This is on resolve, so it's at the end of turn, so I'm getting 3 Discordant Tolls. That's not good for me. I mean, it's okay. I can take the damage if I need to. I really need... What's that spell called? Like Flicker or something? I play the Miser now and just take 3 damage. I think I do. Just take 3 damage. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong here. Final wave. Okay, all 3 of them die, so we can do the double Discordant Toll. We Fledgling Imp on the top floor. I want to jokingly backseat because your scene says no backseating, but I do not understand this game enough to even pretend to backseat. Like, hey, don't do that. Do something else. Hey, it's a good game if you need like something chill to play. Would recommend. It's a personal favorite. Thousands of hours of gameplay. If you've ever played the board game Dominion, it's pretty similar to that. Or Tanto Cure if you prefer the like more weeb version. Okay, how do we make sure we kill here? I have it, but have not played Dominion yet. If you like Dominion, you will like this. That's what I can tell you. So if you try Dominion and you end up really liking it... Okay, what do I do here? I think I double Discordant, and then we Brain Spike and just take the 1 damage. And do I kill one of the back guys? I think I do, because they're dealing tons of damage. It's like 10 damage a turn. Yeah, so that takes him to 600. But these guys are just going to demolish him. Like 67 armor, 115 attack. Like this floor is already like ready for ready for the Titans, honestly. And the irony is we haven't got any upgrades on the armorsmiths yet. Scythe is basically just a very expensive monitor stand. I bought an $80 board game I've never played, but I stuck my monitor on top of it. Graham, remind me to send you a picture of my board game collection at some point, because I have more board games that I have not played than that I have played. And it's a problem. Do I have Honeybuzz? No, I don't. Tell me about Honeybuzz. It's B capitalism? Oh, I love that. Juicy units cooldown time up by 1 to a minimum of 1. That's really solid. Sacrificial Chamber is okay, but I don't think I'm going to get the opportunity to use it very often. Because, like, my stuff is dying on all sorts of weird floors. It's never, like, a particular floor. I think Tome of Contracts is good because I can just cast more on the second floor. You collect nectar and pollen and sell goods and services to woodland critters. B capitalism. I love that. What the heck? I think I can take another important work. And then we definitely loot here because we're maxed on eggs. Whelp supply Pyre Gel 3 on strike. Ah, increase max. That's what we want. Starter cards cost -1. We don't have any starter cards. Add a random imp unit to hand. This isn't from deck, though. So that's my problem. Summon triggers an additional time is really busted if we're just, like, repeatedly playing this Fledgling Imp, though. Man, if I can get Dualism on this Fledgling Imp, I feel like that's going to be even better than getting it on one of my Steelworkers. Okay, I think this is a no-brainer. I think we're just going for unit upgrades. I don't know if we want to dupe something. Lights and Scourges cost 0. Oh, that's crazy to get. Titanite Endless. Is there anything here worth throwing an Endless on? Don't want these Molting Imps anymore. I feel like putting Titanite on another Guildmonger is fine. And let's Endless, like, the Brute. Because, like, this is kind of a good card to keep on board. And if he somehow dies, we're kind of cooked on that floor. Like, I don't need him to deal damage. Yeah, I think we can do that. Dualism! Okay. Oh, it doesn't affect him. It does affect this guy. Okay. I'm going to apply Rage 10 to friendly units. This makes each Rage apply +3. This is just going to be the most insane fucking damage. And then we got Quick as well. Okay, so we already have Quick on one of these Steelworkers, so let's put it on a second one. Okay, this is insane. May as well give Miser an extra 3. Avarice. Why not? Okay, is there anything here worth duping? It is tempting. Tome of Contracts would be a good one to dupe later, but I think the Brain Spike is just better. I wouldn't mind duping the Fledgling Imp. Molting Imp because it's cute? No, the Molting Imp is going to get removed. Like, this guy is a detriment to my deck right now. I can never play him. He just kind of sits there, taking up space in my hand. I wish I could have an opportunity to play him. I think we dupe the Fledgling because then I can do it on both floors. We can just go kind of crazy with it. Look, he is very cute, but this guy is also cute, and he's more useful. -1 energy per turn. Can I tank that against this guy? Got Reanimate 6. I think I can. I think I can tank that. Do I have anything that costs 3 that I'm gonna, like, really be missing? Because my board is very much just like a set and forget. This guy is free. Okay, so we need to play the big Guildmonger here. Then we play Lord Fenix here. We want the beefed up Steelworker in front of him. And then we want both of the quick Steelworkers and the Deranged Brute up top. And then with whatever energy we have left, what are we gonna do? We can either play a second Guildmonger for the bottom floor, or we can play an extra Steelworker. And I think the Steelworker is more important. I think we Steelworker here. The Miser's gonna go here. We'll eventually get these Guildmongers on the bottom floor. But they're gonna survive in the meantime. I'm not too worried there. Vengeful Shard. We can Lava Armor this guy. Okay, you know what? We can play one of the Molting Imps. Can we? I really can't. I can't afford to, because if I draw Golden Touch next turn, I need to be able to cast it on one of these guys. Oh, they have Reincarnate. No, we can play it. Boom. Oh, it double casted. Well, I thought I cooked. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. There should be more. Hopefully. Could be cope. We'll see. Does this get me the gold? Or does it not? Well, let's find out, because we can always... It does, okay, good. And then we can blow him up. We get the fledgling, which we can play up here. And then these guys are instantly at 120 times 2. That's crazy, man. Okay, and then, yeah, this floor we can also beef up. I need to play this. It's 2 eggs. Okay, well, he's dead for sure. We play the miser here, or do we play the other fledgling? I think we play the other fledgling. Or do I reset him? I think it's more important to reset this guy. Zap 2 is annoying, but... this is more important. This one doesn't have consume. Maybe I should have played this one instead. I don't think it matters that much, though. These guys are all going to make it up. This floor is just absolutely cracked. Oh, I got 3 important works. Which means... hold up, who do we kill? I think this guy. And then we do this. This is ridiculous. This is one of the most ridiculous builds I've ever had. Question, how many times is too many to super glue the sole back onto your shoe before you just bite the bullet and replace them? Because these are so comfortable, but goddamn, they're falling apart. I don't know. I don't think I've ever worn a shoe that long since I was a kid. You've had these for 5 years and they're your everyday shoes. Yeah, see, I don't go outside that often to like have shoes that I wear that much, and usually when I do, I'm wearing like Crocs, you know? So you don't really like replace the soles of Crocs. That's not like a thing you do. Okay, what do I play here? This board's looking a little weird. You're a fake gamer, you touch grass too much. Yeah, look, that was me the last month as well, so relatable. How do I get my eggs? This is 1 more egg. 5, 6, 7 eggs, and then this would be 8 eggs. But I think we have to fledgling. Yeah, I think we have to take the egg. I think we need this egg. Don't worry, it's good to touch grass. One of the hardest things for me coming back to the States is just like, when I go outside, most of the time I'm in my car from point A to point B, so I'm not like really going outside. Although in their defense, their sandals are like kind of flimsy and they were cheap, like 15 bucks at Walmart. So just to replace them at that point, like, that's like 3 gifted subs to Sherari, you know? They don't sell this kind anymore. You strike me as a Birkenstock kind of person. Like, you could just like save up and invest in like a really, really nice pair of Birkenstocks or something. Yeah, all 3 of them are gonna die. That's all my eggs sorted. So let's just do that. And they're all gonna die. You are a Birkenstock person? Fucking knew it. Talk about going to the beach. Of course you're a Birkenstock person. I can't do Birkenstocks. I don't know. I'd rather just wear Crocs. I mean, they are gonna... The Crocs may fuck me up long term, but... Oh, Miser out there. And then let's just beef this floor up. We don't really need to do this, but I kind of want to see how high we can get this number. 685 times 2, 695 times 2, 695 times 2. Man, if we can get, like, quick on this guy as well, that'd be crazy. Crocs are so uncomfortable for you. They make your feet all sweaty and you get blisters. Yeah. Look, most of my activity is like not like a huge amount of walking, right? It's going to the gym, and Crocs are amazing shoes for the gym. Because like when you got a deadlift, you can just slip them off super easily. You walk a lot. Yeah, no, Crocs are horrible for that. It's a good way to fuck up your feet. Do I take another one of these? Do I just take another brain spike? I feel like we have the strategy down now. So the question is deck balance at this point. And I don't know if another brain spike is necessarily good for us. We already have 2 of them. I think removing the molting imps is one of our steps. The golden touches are good for now, but I feel like we're going to have to get rid of them. Like, oh, we only got 9 out of 10. Is that enough? That might be enough. Well, it's not good here. Expensive. Do I take the brain spike? You live it within walking distance of a Walmart, so half the time you don't even bother to get in the car unless you're doing a real grocery run. Just need a few things for dinner. You're hoof it the mile over and back. I mean, different perspectives on like what is walking distance then, if you're saying you're gonna hoof it a mile. Deal 3 damage, apply armor 20. That's not good here. A mile is walking distance. And if it's more than like a 10-minute walk, it's... Actually, is a mile like 10 minutes? I don't know. I don't know miles, that's the problem. I fucking grew up with kilometers. What's that in kilometers? What's at 10? That's the same, except I get to pick the first artifact. I think we just loot here. Oh, this is the last one anyway. Apply Pygel 3 on strike. Great. Love that. +3/+3 for each upgrade on that card. That's decent. That's more useful for like my whelps and stuff and the goldmongers and things like that. After using an ability, friendly units gain 3 armor. That's interesting. None of these are like super great. I feel like the Conduit 4 is like weirdly the best one right now. You need to be quick if you can walk it in like 6. Oh. That's... Okay, yeah, no, that's walking distance. You know what? I'll concede. Spell cards with Consume have a 50% chance to be discarded instead. I like that. That's annoying with the Alchemy, but I only have 1 of them in the deck. But like, the chance to get these back is solid. When you're out of energy, cards can be played for Pyre health. That's interesting. How often am I going to need that, though, with this deck? Not very often. I think Wing Clippings is the best one here. Okay, do we go for spell upgrades or equipment? I think we want spell upgrades and remove, because, like, being able to remove... We can remove these molting imps. I'm sorry, Grem, they have to go. Remove consume. I feel like -2 and gain consume. Hold up. I sense a strat. Do this. We do it on this. No, we don't do it on this. We do it on the brain spike. So we do the -2 and gain consume or the remove consume. And then we do the -2 as well. Where is it? On either of these. Gain spell chain. Holdover and spell chain on this. That's just, we're gonna beef up so quickly. This is crazy. Because we can now double cast that with the imp. Plus 10 power. That's 200 damage on this. I think that's solid. I think really on this, we just want like a cost reduction and 2 magic powers. And that's probably plenty. Because all I really need this for is a nuke in like an emergency, basically. Let's do that. And then let's re-roll. -1 and gain permafrost. I feel like that's good for the Pyroclasm. Because then we don't draw into it again. And then we can just... Let's see. Do we reduce the cost by 1 again? No, I think we want magic power. I don't think we want to consume on it, though. What do we want to reduce the cost off by 1? We can make this do 3 cooldown reduction for absolutely no cost. Which is interesting. We just make the alchemy cheaper so that we can just get rid of it easier. I think we just make the alchemy slightly cheaper. Okay, then we have some extra cash left over. Is there anything else I would like to remove? I don't think there is. I think I'm very happy with this right now. I think we might want extra lava armors down the road. I think this Tome of Contracts is something that'll be interesting to try and deal with. Damage shield 1 and spell shield 1. Okay, that's fine. We have multi-strike on everything. Okay, so same deal. We want to start with the big boy. Put this guy here. And we have our 2 steelworkers with quick up here. We put the damage brute behind them. And then we want double steelworker here. Oh, hold up. He should have been in front. How big of a deal is that? I think it's fine because they're on the 2nd floor, so he's going to gain a bunch of armor anyway. This guy shouldn't have gone there. No, I need to reset that. Oops. We messed that up. Okay. So Lord Phoenix here. Both of the quick guys up top. With the big steel worker here. And the small steel worker here. And then we throw the damaged brute behind them. And then we put the big guildmonger at the front. And the titanite behind it. And then eventually we'll play a miser on this floor. Okay. This is dying straight away. That's concerning. Do we just imp the front then? The imp dies instead? Yeah, I think we just imp the front. And we can blow up the imp and replay it. There we go. So now the imp's going to die instead, and the imp has endless, so it's just going to redraw. This is going to take it to the top floor, which we don't want, so let's just delete that, and then let's alchemy. So we need to get this up to 10. So I need to make sure to calculate that better this time. Yeah, there we go. And then they're going to beef up. This mid floor is going to beef up. We're looking good. And honestly, this guy might just die, like, insanely quickly. Which is the unfortunate thing with this setup. Because I don't know with how much fucking damage we're dealing now. I don't know if he's even going to fucking make it up there. That there. Got to blow something up with this. Is there anything we can blow up? There is not. Wait, delete then. Let's just delete this guy. Oh, it takes him to 1. Well, guess we're reducing cooldown. I guess that's the Pyregel, just making that possible. Pyroclasm, we can just ignore. This is going here. We only have to reduce by 1. Do I play the Miser here then? If I play the Miser, I can't play... Neither of these has consume. So I think the strat here is we play this one first. And we just blow something up. And then this is going to be removed too. So we can just do it again. There we go. It's looking solid. So we're at 6 eggs. If both of these die, that's 8 eggs. If I can cast 2 more times, we're in good shape. I really just need dualism for these mid-floor guys now. Goldmonger, so he's taking 10 damage. Wait, these guys aren't beefed up enough? Oh, I guess they have damage shield, huh? Okay, well, let's play this imp here. Beef them up a bit. Let's make sure we get this Guildmonger in. And then we have 3 of these. Lovely. That's what I like to see. So, mid-floor, everything looks like it's going to die. Cool. This floor, he's taking 10 damage. They're at 300. Let's just do a little bit on each. I don't see why we can't do a little bit on both floors. I think we mostly want to focus on the top floor, though. Just because they get the double from the damage brute. I think I'm going to do a size increase again. And I'm going to see if I can get, like, 3 steelworkers going with an extra deranged brute. Because it's so nuts. Look at this. 500 damage, 500 damage. This guy's almost dead. Like, I'm not even going to make it through enough rounds. In fact, I don't think these 3 are going to die. I'm going to have to figure out other ways to get my fucking eggs. Jesus Christ, we're doing damage. Okay, good. He's going to the bottom floor, so he's not going to die this turn. How am I going to get my eggs? This guy's going to cast. That's going to get me to 7. I can play Golden Touch. That's going to get me to 8. Golden Touch is an easy way. Oh, I think we kill an imp before energy. We can kill both imps. Is that going to be enough energy? Because what we can do is we can Golden Touch, Golden Touch. That gets me to 8. We can cast here, that's 9. This isn't the one that has reduced cost. It's the problem. So I think we Golden Touch. Golden Touch. Phoenix Fire. And then we just need 1 more next round. This guy's not going to die. So I just have to make sure that he can cast, or we can play another one of those things. Okay, good. We drew what we needed. So he's going to die. Let's get rid of the Vengeful Shards first. Okay, we just have to Brain Spike here, right? Let's just Brain Spike. There we go. We're at 10 out of 10. We can Brain Spike again for good measure if we want. Like, I get Spell Shielded. That's okay. Okay, we're at 10. We can end turn. This is going to die with 2 waves remaining. Like, this board is just sick. It's actually disgusting. Friendly units gain Rage 2 on Strike and Revenge. No shot. If I can get that on the whole fucking board... I'm taking this. I don't need more mana. I'm good on mana. Then we loot. Gain +3/+3 for each upgrade on the card. Dragon. After using it, we go for this one. None of these are great. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. Dragons and Whelps gain +8. After using an ability, friendly units gain 3 armor. I mean, I don't have... These are dragons. I don't have whelps. He's a dragon. They're all demons. They're not great. Using an ability, when you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. Does sacrificing count for that? I guess we'll find out. Starter cards, that doesn't help. Summon a random unit from your deck in each floor, that doesn't help. Cards and packs and banners come with a random upgrade. I don't really want any of these. Okay, we got 2 options here. We can go to the duplicate. And I think that's a really good idea because of the deranged brute. But it means we can't upgrade the deranged brute again. We have to go for magic upgrades instead. And I also don't need this healing. But we have 600 gold. This side is unit upgrades and an equipment or room card. I think we take this side. We're going to dupe the deranged brute. I'm going to have one of them on each floor. Let's upgrade the champ. When a unit gains Pyregel, it gains +2. That's perfect. We'll heal. And then... double stack. Damn. -2 gain consume. I mean, we just put that on this. -1 gain intrinsic. Is that good on anything here? Not really. I guess we can put it on this so we can just play it straight away 4-0. +20 magic power and consume. That's almost good. -1 gain permafrost. Upgrade a spell to cost -1. +10 magic power. We just put that on this? I think I just put this on this. -1 gain permafrost. What am I okay with having permafrost? I think Tome of Contracts is nice to have permafrost on. But it would also be good on this. I think we put it on this. Because this is like 3 cooldown reduction guaranteed. And then, is there something we want to reduce the cost of by 1? I think Golden Touch. Nice to have it reduced. Okay, this deck is looking absurd. Like, actually absurd. -1 per turn. Can we hack that? I don't think we have anything that costs more than 1 now. Like, these 2 are just busted. And I will do their job at 0 cost. This costs 3. This is the only thing we're not going to be able to play. Is that okay? I think it is, especially because we have the Rage Room as well. Now, like, that's just... it's just absurd. This deck is just absurd. So we Lord Fenix here, right? We play both of the quicks up on this floor. We play the Deranged Brute. We play the big Goldmonger down here. We play a Steelworker here. Is this the big Steelworker? No, it's the small Steelworker. And then, what do we play? Do we do another Deranged Brute here? How was this working before? I think I had double Steelworker. So now I can fit another Deranged Brute here. I need to shrink something. That's the moral of the story. So I think what we're going to do is we'll just... Guildmonger or Miser down here? I think we Miser. I think that's just easy to get out. Oh, I can just put... I can put him up here as well. And then this floor is just stupid. Okay, we can get the Alchemy out of the deck. Lovely. Get both Vengeful Shards out. Get the Guildmonger on the board. And then I think this turn we just pass. Does this have Consume? No. Okay, so... we can't cast, but we can just give something Avarice. So why don't we just give it to this guy? Okay, this floor is going to survive. This guy's just going to die on the top floor, probably. So we play the fledgling. Stack the fledgling. We play the fledgling again. And then we play the other guildmonger down here. The miser's just going to die. That's fine. We don't really need the miser. He's just kind of there. And this guy can kill him. We're only taking 3 damage. That's good. This brain spike isn't doing much. So that might get removed on the next floor. I think the miser and the brain spike are the 2 like dead weight pieces right now. Okay, so we can golden touch this guy. Just deranged brute the top floor again, right? I think we want to get the units down more than anything else, rather than golden touching. So let's like get this guy down as well. And then we'll just... Imp. Christ. And then this is remove 3, apply, so we can do that. Pop that guy. We're at 4 eggs. This guy is unfortunately going to survive, but I don't really need that cash. Oh no, they made it to the top floor. I'm so scared. Whatever am I going to do with these 600 times 2 attackers with quick? 800. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. I think I just play the fledgling here. I think that's the play. Oh, I do have room, because one of these is... He's only 1 size. That's why I was going to put it on the other floor. Do I get a chance to dupe him again? Unstable Vortex is removed too. We have to go this way, but that's Merchant of Magic instead of Arms. Am I okay with that? Because, like, this setup here, and then also this setup, but with one of these, is just 2, like, crazy floors. Yeah, I forgot I shrunk one of those. I was wondering how that mathed. Oh, we drew 3 of them. Lovely. Okay, we're at 4. So this floor is fine. I think we're just going to golden touch the back guy. This isn't useful. So yeah, we're just going to do this. And do it again. 1100 per attack. This is ridiculous. Okay, we'll do it 3 times there, and we'll do it once here. The imp's dying, oh no! What a shame. Okay, I think this floor's actually gonna die for once. That'll be nice. Yeah, so 2 of them are dying. Everyone should get some Pyre Gel. We can get rid of these Vengeful Shards. We can pop this back guy. Fledgling Imp. Yeah, he's gonna die again. That's good for me. Pop this guy. Fledgling Imp. Pop him again. Fledgling Imp. Do this. The back guy. We're at 7. 2 of these are going to die, so we only need 1 more to get to the 10. Which shouldn't be too hard. We have 1 rave remaining. I can kill, like, either of these. So as long as I draw a cooldown reduction or Golden Hand, we're okay. Yeah, we're good. We got both. Where do I put the lava armor on? I think we're just putting it on this guy. That gets me conduit on this floor as well if they somehow make it up here. Let's sack this imp. Again. Just like beef this floor up as much as humanly possible. And then, yeah, we'll reduce the cooldown of that. Hit this. Okay, we're looking solid. So this is going to die. This is going to go to the top floor. We have 10 eggs. This would get us an 11th, but that doesn't matter. The main thing is this boss dying. And this is only 7 spikes, and we've got like 72 armor on each of these guys. This is some fucking... This is an insane board. This floor's gonna die. That's fine, though. Where's the damage coming from? Is it just this guy? That guy in spikes? Golden touch this. I think 1100. I think we're just... I mean, we just beef up the top floor more. That's the moral of the story. I mean, if we do this once, how much more damage do we get? Like 200? Yeah, so it's not really worth it. So I think we just beef these guys up so that they can literally one-shot the boss. 2300. He has 2100 plus 300. I think next turn we can do it. Do this. Phoenix fire the boss. 2000. Yeah, he's basically dead. I think this front guy, yeah, he's going to take 7 damage from the spikes and then just instantly kill this guy. How big can we get these numbers, though? $2,600. That is enough to one-shot the boss. That's pretty crazy. Like, at full health. Yeah, there you go. That floor is stupid. Apply Pyregel 11 and deal 10 damage to enemy units. This is... It's too late for this to be useful. This is interesting because I am kind of lacking like a full floor nuke. And Pyregel 11 is a solid amount. It is 3 cost. Is there anything I need to reduce the cost of? Because like really... Right now, I need these important works to have, like, holdovers or whatever, so I can just, like, continue stacking that floor. Ideally, I need a dupe of a deranged brute for the middle floor, so there's more value in upgrading the middle floor. I would have liked a quick attack on one of the steel workers for the mid floor. But that's not really possible. Unless I don't go the mage way and get the dupe. So basically I'm deciding between either we put the guy who buffs rage onto the middle floor with this dupe, or we take the Merchant of Arms and hope that we can get something that'll make that'll give like this guy quick attack or get an extra multi-strike or I don't know. There's a lot of good options, but I feel like it's more important to go the spell route. And so that makes me think taking this is actually okay value. Because I think it fills the same spot as Pyroclasm, where it's like, in an emergency, it'll be good to have another spell. So if I can reduce the cost of this or something, I think we're in good shape. Ooh. Having one of these, is that valuable to us? Summon gain 4. I can't apply endless to it, so it's a one-off. I think that's fine. I think we can take that. I'm gonna loot here. Spells gain +3 for each upgrade on their card. That seems alright because, like, we have 3 upgrades on our nuke, right? So that'll get a bunch. That'll get like 9 extra, and then that has a tune, so it's like 5x that. So it's like a solid amount of extra damage. Dragons and Whelps getting +8, I don't really care about. Well, we're gonna take it anyway. +1 per turn, -3 startup. I don't think that's good. Summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. That's not good. Remove all buff effects on enemies when it enters the train. So that sounds nice. Okay, final floor. So we're going to go the dupe route. And we know what we're duping. We're duping one of these deranged brutes. Holdover is amazing. We can put that on an important work. Double stack is really good. If I can get like a cost reduction on this, this already has consume on it. Double stack? I think double stack on this guy. 21 Pyregel is like a lot. Plus 20 magic power and consume. So I want to get the golden touches out. I think what I can do is I can do this, and if I'm lucky, we get the remove consume, and we can put that on this as well. But if we're unlucky, it's not the end of the world. Nah, spell chain is good too, because we can just put that on here. Spell cost -1. We can put that here. Ooh, no. We should put that on this. So it's useful no matter what. Let's just beef. What are we beefing up? Heal Spire equal to cost. I don't think this is a good upgrade, like almost ever. Plus 10 magic power is fine. We can put it on here. We're not going to get another chance to upgrade this, so let's just give it some more damage. Is there anything we want to remove? This Miser is the only thing where I'm like, I don't think this is useful. So let's get rid of the Miser. Now we have a clean 30 cards. We have 900. After using an ability, friendly units gain +5. Rage does not decay. That's huge. After using an ability, friendly units gain +5. I like that. Reroll. Any unit dies, their Pyrogel is spread among enemies. That's great. Apply Pyrogel 10 to non-flying boss enemy units that enter the floor below the Pyro. Love that. Advance the back. Love that. I feel like we're really, really set up for this. Gain a Titan's Essence. Applies Corruption 4 to your units each turn and doubles Corruption on strike. I think that's fine. Like, the bottom floor is just gonna die, right? So we just put Lord Fenix here first. We want the tanky guy. That's this guy, right? Yep. He's gonna go here. And then we want the tanky Guildmonger here. And then top floor. And wait. We want to add Steelworker. I think we want a quick Steelworker on both floors. I think that's the new plan. And then, let's see, we want the deranged here. And we want a deranged up here. And then for the last one, I think we put the second deranged down. And then these can come back later. He's gonna die, really? Let me just do this. Does that keep him alive? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. And let's put the other Steelworker down. And be second. Fine. And then, let's see. So we put this guy on this floor. And we're just going to try and kill this guy as quick as possible. I think that's going to be the strat here. Let's get rid of this. And then, so important work. Play the imp. Important work again. We play the imp again. We're already taking out half his HP on the first turn. That's insane. That's like actually insane. Where's he going? Bottom floor. Okay, so this guy's probably dead. Ooh, he's not. Get rid of this. Play the second Guildmonger. And then Imp. Some more. So I want to imp this floor as well. I don't know if we do. Everything here is just dying. 112, 118. I mean, we're going to have to imp this floor if we want. If we want to kill this guy in like 2 or 3 turns. Okay, so I've realized what I can do here. If I move this guy to the front, so if we pop that and move this imp to the front, he's going to eat a majority of the corruption stacks. This is reduced by 1. 300. We just pop the top floor as well. Ooh. We golden touch this guy. Oh, he has reincarnate. I just Pyre. Does the Pyre Chomper help me? It actually kind of does. We pop the Pyre Chomper. Okay, so now we have the Brain Spike going significantly harder. What we can do is this. Ooh, we Pyre Gelling. Guess we do the Lava Armor on this guy. Then what we can do, this doesn't have Consume, so let's just Pyroclasm up here. 2100 damage. And then let's hit him with this. There we go. Look at that. 5 turns remaining and he's already dead. That's crazy. That is insanity. Need to send this to Miro as well. Shit. That's crazy, man. What the fuck? This build is insanity. I think this is gonna massacre the Titans. We only have 5 eggs. I don't care that we only have 5 eggs. We're gonna fucking loot this shit. There's only 1 fucking artifact left anyway. Let's go nuke these fucking Titans. Yeah, we're gonna fight the Titans. Of course we're gonna fucking fight the Titans. This is gonna be the easiest fucking Titan run of my life. The hardest floor is gonna be the Pyre. Because I just don't have that much mana. But I don't need that much mana. Like, this deck is absurd, man. This deck is fucking crazy. Okay. Fenix here. Deranged Brood on this floor. Deranged Brood on this floor. Second Deranged Brood on this floor. Steelworker here. Steelworker here. Little dude here. No. This guy. This guy's the little dude. Little dude here. We didn't draw the right Guildmonger. That's okay, though. This guy's got quick attack, right? Yep. Get our second Steelworker down. Put him at the front. Unfortunately, this guy might die. What's he dying to? 20 damage to the front. So we Lava Armor this guy just to make sure he doesn't die, right? Yeah. We play the Consume. We get rid of this. We don't have to reduce the cooldown on this. But we're just going to Dragon's Breath on this floor. Just get that Pyre Gel stacking. I'm surprised this guy's alive, honestly. Okay, and then we drew the fledglings. Okay, so this is how this works. We fledgling here, and we're just gonna beef this floor. We're not beefing anywhere else. Because this floor is just gonna delete fucking everything next round, basically. Like, this guy is gonna just fucking die. This guy is gonna fucking die. Hold up, I need to do it one more time, or I need to get like a little extra damage on him. How am I gonna do that? This Brain Spike is remove 3. Golden Touch doesn't really do anything. It does have Consume, so we do get it out of the deck. So I think what we do is we Pyrelite, and then we Brainstorm, and then we hit this guy. Yeah, so we Pyre, and then we do this, and then we Phoenix Fire him, and that gives him just a little bit extra. Yeah, so he's at 1. He's gonna be at 1, and then it's just this guy. I just have to get him, and I have the Pyroclasm in hand. So I just need to draw the stuff. I just need to survive long enough, basically, for him to get a chance to get there. Okay, Discordant Toll. We can purge. It's free. This floor is empty. I don't think that's dealing any pyre damage. We're only taking -3. This guy's about to fucking die. Because we're just gonna imp. Pop the imp. What's happening on this middle floor? Do I need to play an imp here? Yeah, I do. Pop the imp. Imp again. Yeah, so he's gonna hit 1. He's already at 1. This floor's slowly dying. It's really just the top floor now that I care about. But these front guys are both gonna die. That's kind of annoying. So I just need to, like, work this guy down, which means I need to be able to Pyrelite. Beefing these guys up more doesn't really help me, does it? I don't know. But these guys are dead. This guy's about to die. Everyone else is gaining armor. He's 1. He's gonna be 1. So yeah, I just need to, like, deal damage to this top guy. So I just have to last long enough, like... I'm in an absolutely absurd situation in terms of, like, damage right now. We got the Pyre Chomper, even better. So yeah, what we can do is we can Pyre Chomper, delete the Pyre Chomper, it gives us an extra mana, Fledgling Imp on this floor, Fledgling Imp on this floor, we're gonna Pyrelite, make sure this guy dies. Hit him with that. Oh, he has Spell Shield. So it's just a timing thing now then. We just got to make sure we can survive long enough against, like, the hordes to kill this guy off. And I think we can, honestly. I'm a little worried only having the 1 Steelworker on each floor, but I don't think it's going to matter. As long as the Steelworker with Quick is still alive, I don't think it matters. Pop this floor again. So I think I just want these guys to be a bit stronger. If I can get these guys up to 500 so they can one-shot basically anything, I think that's where we want to be. I don't know if that guy regains stuff, is the thing. He attacks twice, so that's why this guy's dying, right? Because of Entropy, my sap 4 to all floors. I think that's fine. I think what we do here is we Fledgling, and then we Fledgling again. And then are they going to eat the shot? No, he's still getting hit. Unfortunately, he can't hit up here. So we do this. And I don't know. I don't know. This is kind of a weird spot. Because I'm really just, like, hoping that my floors survive long enough for this guy to die at this point. Because the Spell Shield just keeps coming back, I think. Yeah. I mean, my floors are insane, but, like, it's just a battle of attrition now. I guess as long as I have the imps, like, I can maintain the attrition. Because the imps have endless. Like, I can double imp here. This guy's about to die. Shit. Okay. Well, he's dead regardless, so let's just move him down and see if that helps. Yeah, so he stays alive. We want to play this. How close are we, though? 135. Dude, it's a bunch of turns. Am I going to be okay? Sap 4 doesn't really make a difference. You just keep imping. Keep on imping. He's only able to kill the front two. That's why they're not getting through. Shit. Okay, it's okay. We have imps. We have imps. These imps are monsters. Imp. Imp. I think these guys have endless as well. So, like, we're not going to run out of units. Okay. We can save that floor. If he's dying regardless, let's just put the imp on the top floor as well. So I think, what do we do? Do we just keep a deranged brute on every floor? Or an imp? This floor is basically dead. I throw this up here, what happens? Yeah, no, okay. So we put the deranged brute back here. Let's just move the imps around. So he's low. 46 damage versus 20 damage. So I think we just minimize damage there. And yeah, this guy can just do his thing. Because, like, yeah, it's just attrition now. It's just attrition. This guy's going to die in, like, 2 turns. We just got to get there. And make sure that there's something on this guy's floor so he doesn't attack the pyre. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, am I cooked? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Do I win here or do I die here? I think I win here. Yeah, I win here. No matter what. We're all good. We're all good. I panicked for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Firelight, attack immediately. There it is. There we go. Second run. That was a lot more clutch than I thought it was going to be. I was very panicked towards the end there. Shit. But hey, that's another one.